College of Architecture and Planning. College. You know, I never went to college because, I mean, well, I'm a YouTuber, which YouTuber did, but I feel like I would have really enjoyed college. ADK sounds kind of fun. But architecture and planning, really? You had one job. Today, we're going to be looking at people who had one job. And I've never made one of these videos before, but Kalis has made a lot of them in the past. And I've said to him, like,
bro, you could just film things that I do for like a week straight and you could make a whole video if you had one job.
On just the things that I do.
I had to build some furniture recently because I just moved. This is my first ever apartment. That is mine and I'm so happy. As you can see, here is my background. Let's do a really quick rundown. We have creeper, moon lamp, pig, Minecraft utensils, salt lamp, jar of plants, pot that doesn't have a plant in, ice cube lamp, fancy books that are meant to go on my coffee table but are just here because I didn't build the coffee table yet, and a giant rock which costs like 500 pounds. It's just like a rock and it weighed 100 pounds and we had to carry it for a mile. So that was it. Hope you like this. Let's get into the video. Hi, did I say that already? I don't know. Whatever, it kind of feels weird if I don't. They've been mowing for the past month. Really? Is that how tall grass gets in a month? I feel like I've never cut grass, not once in my whole entire life, so I have absolutely no perception of that. But it was kind of fun. Kind of looks like one of those trolls with like the hair and they just like planted it and it grew. Maybe I'll try that. Jesus was working today. That's kind of funny. Do they have to ID you if you buy the wine from the water section? I got ID'd yesterday and I feel like when I'm home in England, I don't get ID'd ever because I feel like people don't really do that here. And all I wanted was a bottle of champagne that I was probably not going to drink just for like aesthetic purposes because I am 12 and I can't really handle my alcohol yet. They wouldn't let me have it and I didn't like the woman. She looked at me like I was 14. Like, I get it, I look 14. I'm not though. I'm pretty close to 14, but I'm legal, that's all that matters. You had one job. Oof. Yeah, why'd they put the drain on like an incline? That is really rough. Oh my god, the comment. Obviously it works perfectly. There is no water around it. Facts. I feel like they did their job. Forgot something. Did they just drop that in the cement while they were building it and just thought like, how'd they get away with that? Can you remove things from cement? I feel like you probably can't, right? I don't know. Long yellow things. That has to be Photoshop. There's absolutely no way. There is absolutely no way. Also, long yellow things. Homer Simpson says hi. This is annoying. Again, I hope it's Photoshop because I don't understand how anyone could do that. You know what? I understand how anyone could do that because if I was a construction worker, I would definitely do that. It's just some facts. Damn it, you had one job. It kind of looks like she's like into aerobics. You know, she's been watching her at-home yoga videos in quarantine, which is what I did for about a week until I realized I'm just not the kind of person that can do this frequently. And then I gave up and I put the weight back on. But we're gonna ignore that. She reminds me of me in that phase of my life. Work it. Good job, Africa. I don't understand. Oh, it says Asia. Oh. What does Asia look like? Like, what's the shape of Asia? Is that dumb? Because Africa's like kind of by itself, you know? It's just this kind of like looking thing. But Asia's just kind of like connect. I'll stop talking. You had one job. Oh, Simba. It's like the TikTok meme of
Simba.
do not stack. Okay. Do not stack, do not stack, do not stack. Maybe the person just like couldn't read. Maybe they were just a little blind. I'm not gonna judge. You know, I've definitely done things with things that come in boxes that say specifically not to do those things. Like fragile, do not drop. Drops. The job is well done. Nope. What does that mean? That has no meaning. I actually think sometimes fortune cookies make no sense because they're in Chinese and they just put them in translator and translate them to English. That is what I've heard because sometimes they do not sound good. So yeah, that's probably why. Sort of. At least drivers will stop and take a second look. One job. What's wrong with it? Oh my god, the left and right, the wrong way around. Oh my god. See, I kind of have this problem where I can't really tell left from right. I'm not really sure where that came from. I just can't. I feel like I should be able to. I've been alive for 19 years. I feel like it's kind of a while and I shouldn't know that, but I still have to do this thing with my hands. Let me know if you have to do this thing with your hands. And if you do, you should hit subscribe because you're also stupid, just like me, and we'll get along just great. Okay. Perfect vent placement. You know, some dog out there's gonna love that. Design fail. Oof. Again, if the drawers were closed, I would not notice that until I attempted to open it. And even then I'd be like, why is this not working? I don't know, maybe it has like removable handles you can just take off when you want to open it, but there's stuff in that drawer. I'm really wondering why. Well done. That's funny, but I don't really like ice cream. Maybe it's because I don't like dairy products apart from cheese. Love cheese, favorite food in the whole entire world. Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. And there's no like really that good dairy alternatives for ice cream. But look, I'm gonna put it out there. I know it's a controversial statement, but like ice cream doesn't interest me unless it's like cookie dough ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. It's got like a treat in there, like digging for something. But when it's just like a tub of like just one flavor, it's the same thing the whole way. It's like my problem with soup. I only like soup if I get a piece of bread with it because it's the same thing over and over again. It just feels boring. I like my meals to have like compartments. I'll be quiet. My work is some pee-pee poo-poo. Again, something I would do. Like, it was their job to paint the street. Was it their job to pick up someone else's poop? Absolutely not. So if you're gonna leave poop in your own neighborhood, in the street, that's what you get. You get bad yellow lines. And if you do leave poop, your dog's poop or your own feces, if you're choosing to poop in the street, which I'm not sure about the legality of that, but you do you. Actually, don't do you. Do. Get it? Because poop. What's wrong with me today? You deserve the wrath of a
demon.
Fail. You know, I don't know if this is necessarily a fail. I kind of feel like this is probably what they were going for, which is annoying because like clothes companies are all very just tasteless and have no idea. Because number one, that outfit is hideous. So I would absolutely not put it past whatever company this is to think that was good advertisement. I digress. Nice job. This has to be Photoshop. There's absolutely no way. There is no way. See those lines there? I think they're a little too square. I feel like this is Photoshop. I don't buy it. Shut up. Give cyclists space as they put the giant sign in the cycle lane. The Easter Bunny is a master of disguise. What? Did they just not sell all of the Easter bunnies over Easter, so they just put them in? I see you. You had one job, editor. That is 1000% Photoshopped, right? Header goes here. Again, me as a journalist. Back to school, just what I need. Literally. You know, I never went to one of those schools where you had to get scanned because someone might have brought a knife. And I feel very fortunate because my school was bordering on some of the schools where you definitely probably had to get scanned because people bring knives in. But I absolutely do not put this past and back to school because I don't know if this is like an American thing because I know that most of my audience is actually American, like by a lot now. So howdy, y'all. But here, like, you know, we don't have the pew pew, so people just bring knives places. And I definitely grew up in an area where, like, people had knives all the time. And the guy at the chicken store, not like a real chicken, like the food chicken. The guy at the local chicken place, I got stabbed a couple of times. It's not funny. He got stabbed, I know he got stabbed like multiple times and he just kept coming back to work. So, by like kids too, like teens, I've had a life. Fork in the road. Oh, I can't like operate a vehicle. Okay, I know how to use it. Corona happened right as I was gonna take my test. So that was great. But also where I live now, I don't get like a parking space, so I don't even know if there's any point. But regardless, you had one job first. I like this so much. Why can't it be first? I love that. Even more than you would expect. Open 9 days a week. I can't think of any way in my brain that would ever make sense. So moving on. Hey Joe, did you get the urinal and toilet installed? Sure did, boss. Oof. Big oof. Why would you need the door for the urinal but not the poo-poo chamber? Urinals creep me out. Because you know how guys can just whip out their genitalia next to each other? Like, I feel like, aren't people just curious and just look? And personally, I wouldn't, but like 9 out of 10 people are creepy. New Pokemon found. I don't understand. Should I understand? What's wrong with him? Is that not what he looks like? Wait, that's not what he looks like. Hold on. Oh, yeah. They put his ears on his butt. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. You had one job, just one. Has anyone ever been, like, really desperate to pee? I'm kind of talking to, like, the girls here. And, like, it's been maybe nighttime or something and you haven't seen, like, the lid of the toilet's down. You've just sat down, your pee's come out immediately and you've peed over the lid and you have to, like, clean it up and it just went everywhere and I'll stop talking. A friend of mine ordered a picture cake and gave the woman a thumb drive with the pictures she wanted to use. Short for giving someone a USB stick in 2020. We used SD cards now. This probably wasn't 2020, looking at the quality of this image. Tried to surprise my mom for Mother's Day, put this in the special requirements, and he printed it on the box. It's a surprise party for my mother and we live together, so please can a box not look obvious like it's party supplies. I mean, it does say delivery instructions. Like, it's delivery instructions. It's not a special requirement, you know? Like, they don't see the delivery instructions. The delivery instructions is for the Amazon delivery driver. Happy Valentine's Day to all the single ladies. I didn't see this Happy Valentine's Day straight away. Oh, that's ouch. Like, quite literally, ouch. Holy frick, there's some thick cucumbers. We have 3 sinks. We need 5 paper towel holders. Why are they all at different levels? I hate that. I'm moving. I can't look at it. Do not enter. Enter only. It's like when people call their, like, dogs, like, stay. Like, sit, stay. Come here, stay. And they get really confused and they just grow up, like, really traumatized and depressed. This escalates. That can't be real. There is no way. How? My dog. Meow. You had 1 job, dentist, assault, suspect, first name, last name. Damn. Yeah, I actually do know a guy named first name, last name. I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I will just, I'll just, you know, send over his information, turn him in. He does have a first name and a last name. And I feel like I don't know many people with both a first name and a last name, so it must be him, right? Have you ever heard of Kayla's Cunningham? This is confusing. Batman featuring Superman. Batman versus Superman. Clearly, that's just Superman POV. Guys, shut up. Happy birthday. Ha ha ha. Don't write that. His name is Matt. I would absolutely love it if I got a cake like this. Can someone get me a cake like this? You know what my favorite thing is? When people's parents get them birthday cakes with their favorite YouTubers on them, and I really want someone to do my face and then just like watch you eat. Yeah. Why am I so self-destructive? My dad hired a company to install a fence after extending the driveway. This is their handiwork. I mean, how do you expect to build a fence on that? I don't know. It looks like Minecraft. Take a left and then bunny hop to your destination. I would just cry if I was faced with that obstacle. I wouldn't know what to do. It would not be good. You had 1 job, Coca-Cola. Ew. I wonder how Coke feels about that. Probably not too great. I don't know. All I drink is lychee juice. That's a lie. I actually had a Coke today. Pepsi is for weak people. Ready meals. I mean, yeah, true. I actually hate wine. I don't trust you if you drink wine. Like, what is it? It's just like the piss of grapes. Happy birthday, Jana. Firstly, what kind of name is Jana? Lana. Lana Rhodes. None of you should know who that is. And I hope you don't. Don't be commenting about who that is. Anyway, it says guys, so we're leaving off on a pretty low note, if you know what I mean. That was disgusting. You're all 12. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you like my new epic setup. Let me know what I should put on the wall over here. I feel like something needs to go there. I put my YouTube plaque on the wall over there. Not really sure what to, you know, do, because it's already up. But, like the video and subscribe if you want me to do a house tour. Apart from apartment tour, it has 1 floor. Anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Bye!